Hello guys, welcome to Love is Vacation YouTube's channel. Now I want to give you information about 5 top rated hiking trails in France. Number 5, the Nietzsche Path from his village to his beach. One of the most picturesque trails in France, the Nietzsche Path on the French Riviera offers a challenging hillside hike with splendid seaside panoramas. This steep path follows in the footsteps of the famous German philosopher. Its starting point is the lovely medieval village of Eze, known as the Nid Eagle's Nest, because it is perched 400 meters above the sea. Shaded by oaks and olive trees, the trail overlooks the Mediterranean coastline and the St. Jean-Cap-Ferrat Peninsula in the distance. On a clear day, it's even possible to see all the way to the coastline of Italy and the island of Corsica. Number 4, hikes to the most beautiful villages in the Luberon Mountains. Off the beaten path and ruggedly beautiful, the Luberon Natural Regional Park, Parc Natural Regional du Luberon, is a UNESCO-listed nature reserve in the Haute-Vaucluse region of Provence. The Luberon has many hiking trails and walking paths in between its ancient hilltop villages and historic towns. An excellent short hike is from Gordes to Roussillon. Begin by exploring the medieval hilltop village of Gordes, listed as one of the prettiest villages in France. Then go on a 10-kilometer hike along scenic roads to arrive in Roussillon. Another village, Perched, medieval perched village, also on the most beautiful village in France list. Roussillon stands on an ochre cliff overlooking a stunning landscape. Just outside of town, Roussillon has a short hiking trail along vibrant paths of ochre rock. Number 3, the legendary GR20 trail in Corsica. The GR20 hiking trail in Corsica is one of the most famous and toughest long-distance hikes in Europe. With its dramatic gorges and rocky hillsides, this legendary trail is popular with advanced hikers. The sun-drenched path traverses the island of Corsica from north to south, covering a landscape of rugged hillsides and wild gorges. Besides being a test of physical endurance, the trail is in remote terrain, which adds an element of psychological challenge. Only those who are sufficiently trained should attempt the hike, but the effort is rewarded with incredible scenery and panoramic views. Number 2, the gentle nature walk at the Cirque de Gavarnie. In the lush national park of the Pyrenees Mountains, the Cirque de Gavarnie is a UNESCO-listed World Heritage Site that's accessible to most visitors. An easy loop walk begins in the historic village of Gavarnie, past the Hotel du Cirque and horse stables, and then follows the stream up to the head of the valley. With almost no incline, this trail lends itself to more of a stroll than a hike. The breathtaking scenery, with sheer 3,000-meter-high glacier-formed granite rock walls enclosing the valley, gives the impression of being a cathedral in nature. Adding to the splendor are numerous rushing waterfalls. The most grandiose is the Grand Cascade, which is the highest waterfall in Europe. Enjoy the peacefulness of this incredibly beautiful and unspoiled nature site. The scenery has no modern developments, only small rustic chalets, pastures of grazing goats, and little footbridges that cross the gurgling mountain stream. Listen to the chirping of the birds and take in the glorious sight of the Cirque's snow-covered peaks. The gentle, circular walk takes about 1 hour to complete. Number 1, Tour du Mont Blanc. The snow-capped peak of Mont Blanc is one of the world's most spectacular nature sites. At an altitude of 4,810 meters, this legendary mountain is the highest peak in Europe. Many climbers dream of conquering this mountain, but ascending to the top is extremely strenuous and requires exceptional fitness as well as a guide. However, Mont Blanc is not just for mountain climbers. It is possible to find moderate sections of Mont Blanc that can be approached as short hikes. The Tour du Mont Blanc is a system of hiking trails that covers 170 kilometers of the mountain, with many different starting points including Perched, Les Houches, and Chamonix. All trails feature mountain huts along the way where hikers can stop to rest and get refreshments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.